Hey, Uncle Greg, how's it going? Everything seems to be going up here. The family's good. Amanda's doing well. Daniel's doing well. He's growing like a weed, and he is definitely trying his patience, wearing my patience a little thin in many ways, just for the simple fact that, he's a kid, and you know how that is. I don't know, I think it might be a little bit of payback for me as far as to whether as to some of the mischief and things that I've gotten into over the years. I think I'm getting paid back a little bit. He's definitely wearing patience then, definitely thinking, testing us, and doing a little bit of time out, a little bit into the corner here last couple of days. Thought maybe that would work, and it's, fairly into the early stages, so we'll see how that goes. Uncle Greg, I love you. I just want to say that, you, without a doubt, are, the most intelligent man I ever met. And with that being said, 901 views now for the most intelligent man memory lane video that I had done on YouTube's 901 views. People have viewed it 901 times, and it's just amazing. I'm just overwhelmed by that. I am happy to be able to say that not only do I know that you're the most intelligent man that I ever met, but everybody around the world watching that has watched it on YouTube's.com know that as well. So you're an amazing man, Uncle Greg, and nobody can ever tell me anything different as far as you being an amazing man. You are wonderful, Uncle Greg, and I really love you. How about them Titans, huh? I can't believe that the Titans lost that heartbreaker to the Jets. The Jets just spanked them, and Brett Favre, another good game for Brett Favre in his career, and it never fails to amaze me how Brett Favre can be in the media one day for something that he did that causes a big ruckus, like he did with the whole Packer controversy, or what he did with the Packers, and how he's on the phone giving strategy to one of the Packers' opponents, or division rivals, or something. Another, I read somewhere something about that. But Brett Favre is an amazing quarterback, and he will go down probably as one of the greatest of all times when he does finally decide to retire. But it was heartbreaking for me to see the Titans lose. And Sean and I had been communicating, and we've been talking about who we thought that if the Titans were going to lose, or if they were going to go all the way. And we had wanted them to lose because we didn't want them to suffer that fate that the Patriots suffered last year when they ended up going into the Super Bowl and getting spanked by the Giants. So we wanted them to actually lose a game, and Sean had thought that that he would like them to have lost the game at the end of the season against the Colts. We didn't think it was the Jets. I personally had thought that the Steelers would give the Titans their first goose egg, or their first loss, if you will. But nonetheless, I didn't think it was going to be the Jets. But the Titans tried. They tried. They played a hard, good game, but the game plan was definitely a little bit better for the Jets yesterday. And so the Steelers are doing really well. They're doing good. I see the Steelers making the playoffs as well, Uncle Greg. So, it's going to be a pretty interesting ride into the playoffs, or to the end of the season, to see who actually gets into where they need to be, and everything. And head coach, I'm really to be playing that here. Like I said, Daniel, he's involved in playing the wrestling games and whatnot here on the PS2 now. He's involved in playing on the PS2 wrestling games or whatever. It's about the only game that I actually trust him to play right now, is the wrestling games. He's not into the football yet. Hopefully when he gets a little older, he'll be into the football. He seems to be a Colts fan. We were in Walmart the other day, and Daniel told me, he says, "Hey, Daddy." I said, "What, Daniel?" He goes, "Look, that's the Colts." I said, "Yeah." I said, "You don't cuss, that's a bad word." He said, "No, Daddy, the Colts are #1. I love the Colts." I'm like, "Well, you and Daddy's in the controversy. You and Daddy's got a problem." I said, "Daddy's a Titans fan." I said, "Titans and Colts are rivals. That can't happen." Said, are you telling me that you're going to be a rival with Daddy? We're going to sit down and watch the Colts and Titans, and you're going to be rooting for the Colts, I'm rooting for the Titans. And he's like, that's exactly what we're going to do. So, I think I'm going to have a little bit of my son rooting for the Colts. And Daniel, like I said, he's a card, he's something. And like I said, he's just he's not into the football thing on the PS2, but he is into the wrestling, and he likes to wrestle around a little bit. So, but I'd rather have him play wrestling than have him play some of these other games out there that really are not appropriate for children at this time. And I do have a few of those Grand Theft Auto games, if you will, but we've had to put him up from him for more than one ways. He's definitely got into playing them at one point, and there was one point where he ended up getting a PS2 game, the wrestling game, out and putting the Grand Theft Auto game in there into the PS2. So he's really smart, and he's definitely sharp as a tack in many ways. But he just really he's something. He really is something. And I'll tell you what, Uncle Greg, I will definitely sign off here for now. And I just want to say once again, you are an amazing man, Uncle Greg. I love you. As we continue to head on into the NFL season, we'll see exactly where the Steelers go, and we'll see exactly if the Titans can make the Super Bowl once again. And we'll see exactly what happens and what shapes up to be a pretty interesting season thus far, and you never know what's going to happen. I love you, Uncle Greg. Ian Bodie, I love you as well. You're the most intelligent woman I ever met. You two are the greatest. I love you both, and I'll talk to you all real soon. Love you guys.